Starting a little early, which means no one's going to be here yet. Oh, no. Ray is here. Ray is awesome. Hi, Ray. I just wanted to get a head start on this so that I didn't miss the Ideal Xbox stream. Oh, and an all cash. So I didn't miss the Ideal Xbox stream of Hollow Knight? Hollow Knight.
Hasn't anyone told you it's rude to stare?
Sir, are we really traveling with that thing?
It needs to follow us, so yes.
Does it, understand us?
Perhaps. It certainly isn't stupid.
Right. Well, anyway, where are we going today, sir?
The Assembler, please.
Right away.
Okay, so we've got to go with her. Oh, she's fire. That's kind of annoying. So I think I need to take my healer. I was like, I really want to find out what happens in this, but I also don't want to play too late.
You need to hide.
Comfortable?
But we can't have a Fae walking around with us now, can we? Let's go.
There's a thing over here. I got an ink. Woohoo! Right. Yeah, so I really wanted to find out what happens in this game, and obviously, you know, also want to watch the ID stream, so... Hello?
Halt!
Good morning, Malleus.
You've got company, is that?
Inspectore Cicero Gavar, yes.
I do not think Va Previo would be too pleased to see you bringing a member of the White Spire in here.
I am here under the orders of the Judge Master. I'm certain Navarre will allow this.
On your
She's
word,
awesome.
Marshal.
They're all awesome. It's just a really good game. It's just a shame the prologue let it down, and maybe not want to play it straight away, but... You know, just...
Tiziana?
Hello, Mother.
Mother?
Please sit. Inspectore Gavar, it is surprising to see you here.
I am sorry, but I had not been told that we would be visiting Tiziana's mother.
Does it matter who she is? We need access to the Assembler, and that is that.
So,
I'm sensing
that's why you've
tension.
come. Might I ask what for?
The Misted Isles. We want to see it.
Tiziana, even you understand that
I am here on behalf of the Judge Master. You will take us to see it or have him to answer to.
I can't. Excuse me. The Assembler is occupied.
What in the light is that supposed to mean?
That's a ginormous fae?
Mists. What is happening inside?
The Rediro. They've grown.
Grown!
They're trying to break free.
Prepare yourselves!
Whoa! Daisy's big birdie things. Daisy's dead.
Shades. They're enormous.
Va Previa had gone to the Luca to make a request for assistance. We had hoped to contain them until she returned.
It seems you failed at that.
Isabel, we need to get to the Misted Isles.
I'll get the calendar. Tiziana, guard the door, please, while I determine...
Calendar?
Calvin, assist me.
The calendar?
Isabel, you and Tiziana.
She blames me for her father's death.
Zane. From what I know, he died of an illness.
10 years ago, while I was on a ruin raid with the Altus, there was an accident. I fell into a coma for 2 years, during which Zane tirelessly cared for me.
He stretched himself thin.
Too thin. He started falling ill. One night, just a month before I emerged from the depths of the coma, he did not wake to the morning sun. Tiziana thinks that if I had been stronger, if I had been able to protect myself, he would still be alive.
Fat
It was
faces.
an accident.
Born of incompetence.
And she said this to you? That she blames you?
I'm certain she's spoken much about Zane. Is it any wonder that you have never heard of me?
I had thought that perhaps you might have...
Being dead, sometimes it feels like I might as well be to her. Here, the 57th route. I can take us through it.
Isabel, perhaps if you tried speaking to her...
I have. You think it is easy for me to live with the knowledge that my daughter hates me. On the rare occasion that she comes and visits, I reach out, but I always get burned.
But you keep trying.
Can I ever stop?
Burn.
She is my daughter, Cicero. And if words will not convince her, then perhaps action will.
What do you mean?
We should get back to them. Let us go. I know the route to take.
I feel like she's going
Us?
to sacrifice herself.
You will only slow us down. Tell me which route it is, I can take them through it.
I am capable of taking care of myself.
You are not!
Marshal!
Stay out of this, Inspectore. Tell us how to.
Hey, Alcash.
You are witness. If she slows us down, do not say I didn't try to stop her.
Marshal, she is your mother.
Does that excuse her from her folly?
Tiziana.
Where is this coming from?
What?
You! Poking your nose where it doesn't belong. What's between me and my mother is between us alone. We have gotten by for years without your help, and we will continue to do so.
I'm guessing because he lost his parents?
If we are done.
Yes.
Knowledge! Continue. Oh dear. Odd dreams last night.
It is this way.
Oh, this is some kind of maze thing again. Gonna be a Dementicate, whatchamacallit. Oh, they're following me now. You expect me to know the way?
What is that?
It's a bell station. We use them to call the Rediro to us. Ever since they've gone berserk, they've been swarming these things.
They're just going to keep coming unless we destroy them.
Isabel,
We do what we need to. I understand.
let's go.
But yeah, let the person that doesn't know where they're going be in control. It's always the sensiblest of ideas, isn't it? Stop hitting the bell! Oh! Or maybe we do want to hit the bell. Bye bye bell! Okay, left or right?
Inspectore, it is the other way.
I know, but there's a thingy there. And also, if it was the other way, you could have told me sooner. Nah, silly, silly, silly. Can't fly off. No, there's a bell thing there. I'm gonna look in here first.
Wrong way, Inspectore.
Tough. Thingy. Like that.
Justice will blind you!
I'm not quite sure if it's
We're making good progress.
Let's just keep going.
Stop being so arsey. Manticate.
The other way, Inspector.
Yeah, I know, but that generally means there's going to be a book. I want all the books. This to be one of the areas that I have to redo because I didn't get all the books.
Watch your flanks!
There's no doorway. Oh, it's a lift!
Ready yourself!
Isabel!
Don't worry, I brought a healer.
I'm fine.
This is why I told you not to follow.
Do not speak to me this way. I am not useless.
Look at your arm, your legs.
What must I do to prove myself to you?
This is pathetic, Mother. You are
Okay.
weak.
Alright.
Face it.
See? I like that.
I am not.
You're never going to be able to bring him back.
Oh.
Now, men.
How's y'all?
She was right.
I don't want to hear it.
You blame her for your father's death.
We are wasting time,
She made a mistake.
so she should pay for it. That is the Luca way.
That is the coward's way.
How dare you?
You say your father inspired you, then act like it.
What?
Your father loved your mother despite her weakness. He died following his heart, not his duty.
He died because she was weak.
No! He died because he loved her. And you are spurning that because you are weak. You don't have it in you to forgive her, so you
He's
run.
quite vehement
You
about
hide
this.
behind your empty platitudes and hollow justices. But guess what? You can't run forever. We all make mistakes. Hold on to them long enough and just you watch what you become. Trust me. It's revolting.
I don't think I've ever seen you more honest.
You need to learn to let go. It's hard, damn it, I know. But what you're doing to her,
Also, stop yapping and
yourself.
carry on.
it's not worth it.
My father was one of the best judges.
Your father was more than the Luca. And you can be too.
If he was still alive, I have a feeling the two of you would have gotten along very well.
Part of him still is.
Perhaps.
Isabel!
Mother!
Wow, Zay's a
Get away
big...
from her!
It's a big... This is very big. Everyone, bye-bye.
The Misted Isles. That must be where it's taking her. Cicero, you were with my mother when she found the route.
57.
I know the way. We're almost at the end. Come on!
I'm guessing it's the other way. Turn, turn. Swish. Hello. Other ways? We go this way now. Hello. He. Oh, it's a little baby ones. Oh, oh, looky. Look. These little baby ones don't attack. They're very cute. Nice little baby ones. Ooh, Masquerade. And continue. So how are you both doing?
Get away from her! For the light!
I'm guessing this is first person.
Watch out, Cicero!
Come back so I can do my meteor storm.
To the left! Left, Cicero!
Oh good, it didn't, like, use it up. Okay, let's try that again.
Look out!
Okay, is there another thingy?
It's on the other island!
This way.
The right, Cicero!
Yeah, I'm good. I'm surprisingly good. Which is nice. Odd, but it's nice. Guessing it's because the weekend went well. My brain was doing its whole what about what happened, you know, last year thing. It's like, I don't care, it was last year, it doesn't matter, brain. Stupid brain. Bad brain, no biscuit. But, on the other hand, work went well, so.
To the left!
To the left! To the right! To me. To you.
Look
No.
out!
That left. Oh, I'd be stunned! Okay, lots of mask attacks in this one. HP's going down really slowly. I should at least get some decent mask attacks. Bye-bye dumpling. Late loop. Smoke and mirrors. 25G. Defeat the Rodero Queen. That was quick. It took 20 minutes to get to that point. Cool.
Mother! Oh, my darling. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I will be.
I've got her, Cicero. You should... By the light. You should look around.
I will. Oh, hello.
It's beautiful.
Attend to why we came. I'll be here.
Move with your mummy. Okay, I can see there's a thingy over there, but I want to see if there's any wibbly bits. I want some wibbly bits. Aha! A wibble, a wibble, a wibble, a wibble. Wibble, wibble, wibble. Oh, and a masquerade. Yeah, we've got... Ooh, masquerade. Not got all of them yet, but that's another one for Tizan. Only got all of these ones. I probably missed some at the beginning. No doubt. Okay, so I should have a decent amount of skill points. That's 3? 3. I think that's 3. I can't see now. Is it tired? Reckoning sounds awesome. Fissure. Let's do that. Windsworn. Tender wisps. Speed up's always good. Right. Haven't got any more of those now. Okay, so what have we got in here? What's about missing element? Okay. Let's get the story. This is friendly. There we are. That's well. And we've got nearly all of these. Last one was Rodero. Brown gold. History. Lots of history. A lot of history. So we've nearly got... Okay, we've not got all the locations. But yeah, we probably missed a bunch of the books and stuff at the beginning. So I wasn't paying 100% attention. But it's okay. A lot. There's another one on pictures.
This is the one?
Yes.
Maybe you should have bought the guy that talks. But it's yes.
It's barely hanging together.
What's it say?
It seems flustered. I'm not sure if... Hey! Damn it!
Did it just abandon us?
Maybe we should.
Well, we're going to have to.
Don't
do this.
Tiziana?
Judge Master, please.
Move aside, Martin.
What is going on?
Our inquisitive hound.
Tiziana?
I'm sorry.
You told him about the Assemblia.
Oh.
About why we were
More
here.
betrayals.
Yes, she did. To find out where these artifacts that I've been hearing so much about are. So, Inspectori, Care to share?
These artifacts are involved in things you don't understand. I need them.
What you need, Inspectore, is to tell me where they are.
Why are you doing this?
Too long
Power.
the city has been ruled by incompetence. It needs a leader
He
that
looks
can
like a
fight, that has the strength to do
rhino
what is
or
necessary for the good of the city, not a weakling who poisons it with his age and frailty.
You're mad enough to believe that's you?
Imagine how much safer, how much more orderly the city would be if it adopted the bright chorus's compass.
The Luca don't even sing them anymore.
You can't have them.
What? You have spent too long in his company. He's darkened your eyes.
He has shown me the truth.
You are a marshal of the Luca Infinita. Your father would...
My father would have spat upon this guild.
Blasphemous!
Look at us, Fabio. We wear suits of gold, but where do our hearts lie? We're not supposed to fight to banish the weak. We are supposed to fight for them.
The weak will take us down with them!
We are supposed to lift them up. Be the eyes of the blind, the tongues of the mute, the ears of the deaf, the swords of the poor. What happened to that?
Enough!
Yeah, you can say that
I will
enough
deal
times,
with you
but
later.
you know, you ain't
But
getting
you-
through.
You will...
I challenge you.
What?
You believe you can rule this city under your martial thumb?
What are you saying?
Prove it. By your honor and pride, accept my challenge to a duel.
You think you can beat me?
If I do, you will respect the registry, and you will leave us alone. All of us, the Marshal included.
And if I win, you will tell me everything there is to know about the artifacts.
Cicero,
Fair.
Okay.
When you're ready.
May the best man win.
Well, I'm kind of hoping that's me. I'm guessing 5v5, not brilliant. Oh, there we go. We smote his ass with meteors. A win?
Enough! You have won.
A win!
And our deal?
I will honor my word. You fight well.
Yes.
As do you.
We leave.
Oh, nice, he honored his word. Leap bloop. Trial by fire, 25G. Win the duel. I'm kind of hoping that the little dude comes back.
Cicero, that was
I know.
stupid.
Yep.
What?
You could have been killed.
Well, whatever it is, I have bad news.
About what your Fae wanted to show us.
About the Fae itself. It's run off.
Oh, by the light, Inspectore. I told you.
I know. We can deal with that later. First, we should get your mother back. Now that that's done, we need to find... Did I miss something?
Not once had I ever thought I'd stand up to the Judge Master like that. I never knew it could feel so good.
We'll see what you're saying once it comes around. Might not be a marshal for very much longer. I didn't think you'd take it that lightly.
I never thought I could either. But the things I'd once held so dear now seem like the trinkets of a fool. A broken compass for a blind heart.
Hold off on the poetry, Marshal. Next thing I know, you'll be turning yourself into a songstress.
Come on, let's see what the others are up to.
There you
Kitty.
Then, what's the matter? It's that creature thing you summoned. Came rushing back into the house not an hour ago.
Is anyone hurt?
No one but the walls. You should have a look.
First of all, go and have a peek. What have I got? Ooh, haunts. Pal. I'm gonna have haunts and pal because that just looks silly. Kitty. Oh. Interesting. Skill points at the moment. We took some risks. Fabio. Okay.
You're saying
Pack
that she's
3,
right, then?
torn asunder.
Who's right?
Cicero, you need to hear this.
Well,
That's what
someone's
the
been quite the artist.
Oli. What? His name?
Are you joking?
Vasco, enough, please. We have more important
Well, it's
things
not
to talk
damaged, it's pretty.
What's the matter?
What Oli saw at the Misted Isles triggered something. Memory.
There was text that had been inscribed onto it. His memory is returning.
Well, what does it say then? Anything about the artifacts?
It essentially reads a warning, written by the ruler of the Empire during the months before it fell.
Is this the same emperor who won the Civil War?
The one that championed that the artifact should be hidden, yes.
If this is to be believed, then he admitted that the war had been a mistake. And one by one, unprotected by our celestial boon, our cities fell to the other gods. The chaos of the land bred, and the war of the divine raged on.
Other gods?
In the scroll that Lucia gave you, we learned about a chaos that consumed the lands, that we suspect led to the cataclysm.
Well, there have been no reports from the neighboring regions about rampaging divines, and Umber is a godless city, so...
To those in times not yet past, if among the bones of my people, you find our legacies. If those legacies still give you strength, know that the schemer, Brayog, still lives. And if one god can survive, know that he might not be alone. Do not follow my mistake. Reclaim the schemer's gifts.
I wonder
Their
if
legacy.
the lady is a god.
The Masquerades?
The artifacts were a part of their god. It isn't a stretch to believe that the Masquerades draw their power from him as well.
And if he's still alive somewhere...
Maybe the lady
He
is
might
it.
not be
Breo.
the only one.
And the threat of a cataclysm is real.
Ages. Lucia was right.
There's more, Cicero. The images.
The artifacts?
Yes, look.
A tree? The singing tree.
It might explain how it's been alive for so long.
We
Interesting.
have to go. Two of you, stay here. Look after the Fae and...
Oli.
Oli, when he wakes up, get him to tell you where the last artifact is. The rest of you get ready. How is he doing?
He'll be all right. Takes after you quite a bit, actually.
Why do you say that?
There's a determination in the way he moves, an authority in the way he speaks.
Is that a compliment?
He's rather malodorous, too, in case I haven't mentioned. How's that for a compliment?
Almost too kind from you.
Go on, Cicero. I'll be ready in a bit.
Galden?
You were right. You said yesterday that you were concerned about how much bigger this investigation might get.
Now you see what I mean?
Do you think it might be true? That gods might exist?
What do you mean?
The voice acting in this is really good.
Then religions can't all be lies, can they?
You're thinking about your brother.
Maybe there is a promised land. Maybe the Elysians got it right with Asharimel. Maybe I'll get to see him again.
Perhaps, but until then...
Right. We have work to do.
You don't seem quite as fazed by the revelations.
What? Gods?
It's quite a discovery. That they might still live. Whatever that means.
I might perhaps be more affected if it were more affecting.
They're gods we're talking about.
And I know nothing about them. How am I supposed to let an idea influence me?
But if they are killable, then are they actually gods?
Whatever it is, we should leave.
Concept of God
I
is
don't quite enjoy sitting
omnipotent and what's the other word? Unkillable.
Medea,
I'm sorry?
you look a little pale.
I was
Immortal.
Gods, Cicero.
Gods?
Alive. What does that even mean? That they walk among us? All the gods in the foreign religions are all just concepts, and now...
If I can kill it, it's not a
The
god.
term means the same to the Dementicate as it does to us. For all you know, Breag could have simply been a talented mortal.
A talented mortal who gives part of himself to create artifacts that allow us to bend the elements of the physical realm itself? Perhaps your idea of talented mortal needs a little redefining.
Listen, Amadea, we don't know enough to make any judgments. What we do know, however, is that out there are powerful artifacts that we need to secure. That's all that matters right now. All right?
Of course, you're right. I shouldn't be straying.
Good. Now let's get ready.
Is there anyone upstairs? Sometimes these things upstairs. Ah, it's the lady of the house. Oh, we got case notes to read. If what the Fae, Oli, has described as transcribed is real, then the Cataclysm was a war of the gods, and Lucia is right. The Masquerades are a testament to the survival of an ancient being, a god, and might truly be a sign that the destruction that had stopped the Dementicate might well be upon us. Or it might not. There exists insufficient evidence to either prove or disprove these theories that are floating about, and we certainly should consider both sides equally. What we cannot allow, however, is the impediment of our progress, because of the fear of the unknown. We must press on and focus on the present. Contemplating the future isn't going to halt the destruction of our city. In the mural, one of the artifacts seemed to be located in a tree of sorts. The singing tree seems a prime candidate for investigation, and it is there that we must head. Let's race back. Singing tree.
You look like you're in a hurry, sir.
I am. The Hall of Songs, please. Right away.
Okay, well, I think he might be useful. And healer. Healer is always
It
useful.
seemed like the artifact was in the singing tree itself. How will we know it to be true?
If there is anyone who can tell us the history
gotta be the
of the
seed,
singing
hasn't
tree,
it?
it's Mira Bass. Hopefully she can tell us more.
But do you think she even knows if it...
Wait. Is that? No.
That doesn't look good.
No!
Oh, it's a good thing I brought water and air.
Here they come!
going to go in a slightly roundabout way, just in case there's things. So you know how much I like to pick up any books. It looks like chapter select. Means that if I've missed anything, I should be able to pick it up. I like how the music sort of goes with this. Feels like it's more of a singing thing. Oops.
Orlana, what happened?
Mask runners. They swarm the hall. I don't know why or...
Mirabos, where is she?
Over there, at the tree.
Get those you can to safety.
But...
Look around you, Orlana. The hall is lost.
All right. Take care of her, Cicero.
I'm sure she can take care of herself.
Mirabos!
No, those people is deaded. Please don't be deaded, Mirabos. No.
Mirabos, we have to leave.
The tree, Cicero.
What?
Their leader. She's ascending it. They're here for something.
Stay here.
Oh, hey, Jesse.
I'm going up.
Cicero.
Tend to your songstresses, Mira.
Be safe, Cicero.
Ah, stop treating everyone like hopeless peoples.
Get them! Brace yourselves.
Yes, I need to remember that the special power doesn't carry over, so if I've got it, I should use it. Because it'll just regenerate the next. I may have stuck it on easy. But it's fine, I'm really enjoying this game. And if I've got to clean up a few things after, then I've got to clean up a few things. So I'm not into the
You have put your faith in the wrong forces, Cicero.
Lucia, stop.
Do you see now what you could have gained? Do not let him follow me.
Where are you going? Ow.
Lucia! Hold your ground! Mira. Hang in there, Mira. Ready yourself. Come on, Mira, don't stop. Please.
Got an ink?
I'll cover you.
If I could remember how to switch between characters, then I could probably end up using like all of their specials and get ahead or something, but I can't. I keep doing it accidentally and I don't want to.
That should be the last of them.
Good. Now quick! No! 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 Mira.
My boy,
Hold on.
my time is long over.
Mira. Please.
Sing a good song for me.
Mira. Mira. No! No!
Sad faces. Yeah, she's dented.
Lucia!
Don't stop!
You were right!
What?
You were right! About the cataclysm, about the artifacts! I have seen enough for myself to believe.
You understand?
I don't want there to be another cataclysm.
We are on the same page, you and I. I knew you would see it.
Our goals are the same, yes. But you cannot achieve them this way.
No, 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 no! You are so close to understanding!
Wake up and look at the fires, Lucia! What will you be saving? A ruined city? Mirabas is dead because of you!
The lady has...
The lady does not have it figured out! You said she has a plan for me. How can you believe that when I am standing against you? She is not a god, Lucia. She is as fallible as you and I. You know she was born mortal.
No! You are wrong! She plans to unite the city.
You have just destroyed the one thing holding it together!
You are wrong! Why is the seed in my hands and not yours? Get to the White Spire. Give the command. Seal the streets and don't let them follow me.
No!
Hi Albino and Canty Cowboy. Welcome to my stream.
Got this.
We are doing lots of fighting. This is getting to be the end game, I reckon.
She's headed for the spire. We must stop her.
Ah, you're here for the bedtime stories. I am good, actually. How are you all?
But the coach! The coach cannot move through the collapsed streets. We go on foot. Tell the twins to find their way to the registry and meet us there.
Yeah. Ooh, Act 3. No! Act 3? Act 4. I can't read. This is Vacant Thrones. Yes, I did. I am excited. If it is, but I'm not holding out hope for now. Until it's actually confirmed. And there's dates. Tristan?
Tristan! More behind! Hold your ground!
Yeah, I do hope it is too.
Cicero!
Oh, bleep bloop. Tag team tactics 50G. Trigger 250 elemental tags. Hello, book. Book.
We need to get out of here.
Ooh, ouch, click.
Cicero, focus! We've lost it, Cicero. The spire is gone. There's nothing you can do.
It's delayed a week. I'm lost. I'm riddleless.
Seymour's throne. What? The crown needs to come together. It's the only way. But apologies, sir. Oh, ages. You found a clear road?
Is that?
Toads!
Yes, sir, we did.
Take us to Seymour's throne. Now!
Cicero.
So I'm hoping, well, it'll be epic stream starting 5 PM on Saturday.
Please.
I'm hoping I've got decent chance in the knockouts now.
What do you mean?
Let's get through.
Cicero.
Destroyed. What? How did you lose the spire?
Avestus wanted to make sure Lucia hadn't survived the sunken star. Sent out Portieri to scour the rubble. I told him not to.
Round 6?
Mirabas?
I think?
Cicero.
She's dead,
Round 7?
Tristan.
Round 6, round 7?
Is dead. As are most
Second
of the
year.
songstresses. The
Second year is my
tree
best
has
year.
been defiled. We've lost the spire, and we're up against a madwoman who has the power to create
They're all linked on my
Masquerades.
profile on TA.
And the only way we're going to be able to stand up against her is if we unite a city that's been broken for as long as anyone alive remembers. That's what's going on.
I hope she's going to be okay.
I'm sorry.
Ha! If I'm matched with you next week, Jesse, you're going down.
Sunken star.
I don't want to hear it. You almost killed me. I don't think being silent is too much to ask for.
But yeah, I would love to get
Stay
through
here. I'm going inside. Make sure it's safe.
Safe
the
for
top
what?
64
The
again.
throne's been empty for decades.
That's
Just stay
how far
here.
I've gotten before, I think. Not 100%. How many have we got? 2. It's not enough to upgrade one of those. I need 3 for that. Seymour's throne. Ah. Piece of operations. Okay. Somewhere. There we go. Can't see what it was. Intercom. Ah. Interesting. Ah, okay. 128. It was week 6. Okay, cool. Round 6. I was right then. Yeah, basically the first UHH, I got knocked out because of so many me. The second UHH was bloody plastic instruments. Third UHH was I got matched up with Chin. I had no chance. So UHH 4, I'm getting into the top 64. I would love that. Don't know whether I'll have time. But I think then that round is my brother's wedding, so it's the first 24 hours again. So.
He woke up, and the first thing he did was rush out of the estiguary.
He refused to speak to us, focused only on bringing us here.
Here?
Yeah, I removed them for UHH 3, but it was still...
We weren't expecting to see you here.
She has the seed. It was in the singing tree. She got there first.
Well, there's still the knife.
The hall has been destroyed. Mirabas is dead.
What? No. What is left for us?
The only way we stand a chance against Lucia is by bringing the city together.
You intend to unite the guilds?
Yes. I'll take 2 of you. We will secure the throne to make space for the crown. The others must go to the guilds.
How are you certain they will listen?
I must have heard word.
Yeah, very glad no more plastic instruments. Did have so many me, but I got through it.
If they don't?
Make them.
And the knife?
We will deal with that after the throne is secured. With or without the artifacts, we are nothing without the support of the guilds now.
Then make your choice, so we can act quickly.
Okay, so... Healer... Earthquake Lady. Yes, Deus Ex... Oh, except that he can talk to the... No. Yes, Deus Ex is the theme for this year. But that's just time. I'm gonna make a good chunk of that go away.
We need to secure the area. Tristan
start.
needs some space to take care of Avestus.
I will be getting further in Deus Ex. But yeah, I think it's not preloading if I'm just progressing through the game. It's come up twice now.
Ready yourself.
Preloading would be like playing it right to the end and leaving the end game. I'm not going to do that. Mainly because it's 7 acts. But what I will do is play a bit more, so I can progress more than just the prologue. I've seen you desperate, Jesse. You played that Hank game for freaking hours. I think Child of Eden is probably the only one skill-based that's going to thwart me, possibly. The other ones have just been time. Just, you know, didn't have enough time because I lost Sunday or an Friday evening. Just couldn't be bothered. Not so much couldn't be bothered.
Here they come.
That's fine. I just like getting the points. I mean, I kind of like the top gamers leaderboard and want to stay in like the top 20 if I can. But obviously it depends on what comes up in the next weeks. Kitties. So we will see. Hopefully we don't get matched up until later on. we'll see. But yeah, no, it'd be nice to like not get either knocked out by or knock out a friend until later rounds, but I have the time, at least for the next. How many of my friends? Quite a few. Chin's in again. Jesse and Paul, obviously.
That should be the last of them.
I guess you too, Albino. But, yeah. Yes, Paul is fairly warning.
The Masquerades are being created.
Yes, my lady.
The White Spire has been taken. Our powers grow by the second. And yet...
You never told me how he fit into your plan.
It is sufficient to know that all is well.
That is not good enough.
It
be me.
must be.
Oh, Kristoff. Well, Kristoff's a power player.
Of my people is on my hands. Our culture is in ruins because of me.
You love this city.
More than you know.
And if it falls, when you had the chance to save it.
Hey, Nikki. 10. Yeah, I got a decent number of friends who are going through. It'd just be nice to not match up with one of them in the first round of the knockouts. Really nice. Because I just want to get through to the next round of the knockouts. Minimum. I mean, I know I'm not going all the way to the end. I know I'm not. And I don't want to, I can't deal with that much stress. But, I just want to not be knocked out in the first round of the knockouts. At least I won't have Final Fantasy this time. Oh god, I've just jinxed myself, haven't I? I won't have Final Fantasy 13. Join the crowd. Does that say Act 4?
The crown is ascending.
Yeah.
I can't believe they actually agreed to come.
Oh yeah, yeah. They
How
make
are
sense. CUHH.
Fine.
I mean it.
So do I.
Word is at the streets already. People aren't sure what to do, now that the Hall of Songs is gone.
Is Vasco finished with Oli?
I don't know.
Call him in.
Is there anything else you need?
Did Lucia kill herself then? I know she screamed, but did it? Also, that bed is very wonky. Isometrically, that bed is wrong.
Scouting the premises, looking for the entrance.
That bed is so very wrong.
This place was a prison. Back in his days. The knife is somewhere inside.
Bugging me.
But he's told you what it does?
The Dementicate believe that the artifacts were Viennav, physical representations of various aspects of their god, Breag.
I mean, the room is, yes,
was a
the bed
representation
just
of
looks
the
wrong.
ideal that was free will. By
Pretty
itself, it
asymmetric
achieves
sized.
little. But when paired with purpose, it can work wonders.
Like create Masquerades?
Yes, with the seed, which was an embodiment of progress, of growth. Just those two artifacts are enough to create Masquerades from souls, to help them ascend.
How do they work?
Like any other Masquerade, with the heart and the seed on a face. All it takes is some mental effort, some will, and...
I have 4 pillows just for me.
Yes.
By the light, how are we supposed to stand up against something like that?
The knife.
Yes. It is the counterbalance. Instead of progress, it is stasis. Instead of growth, it is death.
Death?
Pillows are very
In a
important.
permanent sense.
And occasionally I use 0
Using
of
the
them.
seed gave their souls motility. From Fae to Mist, and Mist to Fae. They'd never truly die.
And the lands would be filled with Fae, too. They would just keep coming back.
Which is why the knife was sent down. With the heart, it has the ability to destroy Masquerades and Fae, and leave nothing behind.
That doesn't help us.
There's more. The seed and the knife have properties on their own as well. In line with its purpose of progress and growth, the seed enhances the bearer's soul, expands and deepens the connections they have with Masquerades.
I witnessed Lucia branding Earth in the Hall of Songs. She's supposed to be a firebrand.
And the knife?
It is the idea of death or stagnation. By itself, it grants stasis of the soul. Prevents it from
Yeah,
ascending,
sometimes
as
I
it were.
just manage
It'll
to
stop
slip
us
down
from
the
being
bed
turned
and no
into
pillows.
Masquerades.
Or they all
Yes.
get shoved off onto
Then
the
that's
floor.
our answer. We need the knife if we're going to stand up against Lucia.
And Oli will lead us to it. Once he remembers where the entrance is. In the meantime...
Sir, the crown's gathered. They're waiting for you.
I'm on my way.
Yeah. Sometimes I want all the pillows. Sometimes I want none of the pillows. But I like the option. And I have the whole bed. So, woohoo. Case notes. Day 5. 7th Sendera, 407 IL. The throne was a jail, and the Trewa were representations of Prayag. The seed was growth. By itself it enhanced the abilities of its possessor. The knife was stagnation. By itself it would prevent the possessor's soul from being affected by the seed. The heart was free will. By itself it could do nothing, but paired with the seed or the knife it could either create or destroy. With the seed it could turn man into Fae, and with the knife it could take it all away. The next steps are clear. Everyone's gathering. Oh, hello.
Sir.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, restores HP. I like that one. Resets. This means we're gonna be near the end. Totally missing Bake Off. I'll have to watch it on catch up.
It's true. The streets are rife with the knowledge.
The city is in shock. We need to assure our peoples that everything will be all right.
All right. The nexus of our history, the sole thing in this city that binds us together, has been desecrated.
By mask runners, no less. We should have seen this coming.
We did, 5 years ago, and we quelled it then.
You call this quelled? This is what happens when we allow ourselves to be governed by such a pathetic body.
Please, Varpravia, that is not what we're here to discuss.
Oh, that is exactly what we are here to...
Enough. The Inspectore has arrived.
He's the godfather, clearly.
Finally. Please, Cicero, this room has been desperate for a voice of reason.
And an explanation.
What do you know?
The Hall of Songs has been defiled by mask runners. The singing tree is bleeding, and most of the songstresses are dead.
No word on why or how they managed to do that.
I have told you already. It is because of the way the registry has oppressed them.
Do not be so quick to absolve yourself. As Masquerada, you are just as responsible.
Both of you, enough.
Fill the air with any more of your vitriol and there will be no room for explanations. Go ahead, Inspectore, please. Is Previa right about the intentions of the Mask Runners? It would make sense, seeing as though they've already claimed the Spire as their own.
For some of them, perhaps, but as a whole, no. They are not acting out of vengeance. They are in pursuit of power. The destruction you see is merely collateral.
What sort of power is there to be gained in dishonoring our culture?
The power to create Masquerades.
What?
There was an artifact in the singing tree left behind by the Dementicate.
That allows them to create Masquerades?
Yes.
Impossible!
All right, let's assume we believe you. Why did they storm the Spire?
To prove their power. To intimidate you, the Crown, into obeying them.
There! Vengeance!
No, they have other reasons.
Your lie is running thin, Inspectore.
They believe it is necessary for the city to come together to stand against another cataclysm.
Another cataclysm? Are we of the same mind here?
As in the event that wiped out the Dementicate thousands of years ago?
Yes. And they are willing to spill rivers of blood if it means getting the city under their thumb.
They're insane. Fanatical.
They actually believe this? That they're going to save the city?
Does it matter?
Every fiber of their being. And unless we stand together, the Mask Runners are going to swallow the guilds one by one.
And if we stand together?
We need to reclaim the White Spire.
No.
Previa.
Don't you see what this is? A fabrication, based on our ignorance of the old world. Created to gain the Registry our aid, simply to reclaim the throne that they've lost. There are no artifacts or a coming cataclysm. The truth is simple. The Mask Runners rebelled, struck out at the heart of the society that's oppressed them, and finally pooled their wits together and claimed the Spire as their own. And now the scum of the White Spire have woven a tale in an attempt at winning back their control over us. But to that I say...
It is true. And here I thought you'd lost your voice.
Fabio.
What do you mean? All the Inspectore speaks of, it is all true.
How can you say that?
I've had an agent that has been traveling with him. I've heard her accounts, and at first I was skeptical as well. But give it some time and you will come to see the sense in it. It explains some of the mysteries of our life.
So you've known about this for a while then?
And you kept it from us?
We were supposed to be better than this, Fabio.
He wanted the power for himself.
You would have done the same.
It's supposed to be.
You acted in the interests of your guild. The people of the city are your people. That is what the Crown is supposed to stand for.
Exactly.
Stop! I understand I have wronged the Crown by my actions. But all is shadow under the light of the present.
Fabio, you believe him?
I do. And if you could, for a moment, put aside your Altus pride and admit there are things of the past you do not know, Previa?
He's having training issues.
To a deluded fool's plan.
You're gonna end up dying then. Case notes? No. Maybe. No. We do have a Masquerade somewhere. Still missing one or two. Randomly in the middle. You know who's more likely to have lost it? Missed it even. Aw, I'm sorry. Silent stones. Interesting. That's got to be important. Where's the other yellow blobby thing? Oh, got it somewhere there. Potato stream.
Wait!
I'm sorry you're having potato stream.
The city needs you! This is about more than just the registry. More than your pride. Please!
You will not win my people over with lies!
Cicero, the Altus are leaving. Cicero? Where are you going?
To gather an army.
Potato. Potato. Potato.
Raise the call for your people.
I'm sorry, did I miss something?
Did you change her mind?
No, but us sitting around despairing isn't going to either. Any more time we give the Dactytes is time for them to strengthen their army. We need to stop them quickly. Altus be damned.
Inspectori, you of all understand the DHA's stance on the Altus, but even I know that they have one of Umber's strongest armies.
You are the leaders of the city, the people who are its custodians. If you will not stand up for the land you call home, who will?
Sunken stones, he's right. What of you, Cicero? What are your plans?
Lucia has 2 of the 3 artifacts. I need to find the last one. It will give us a better chance against her.
Then come. We all have work to do.
Ages be with us all.
You did good.
We're 1 guild short.
We're 5 guilds more than we had.
It's not over yet.
It's a handy table there.
Lift mechanism?
The Mentacate had some fine technology.
And no one knew about this?
They did, they just didn't know what it was.
I suppose it's easy to pass it off as just another quaint part of history.
Does it know how to use it?
Shade?
Ages. Every hour I realize just how little we know about their culture.
Just their culture. Their entire world is a mystery to us, my dear.
Yeah,
Their
the voice
technology,
acting
their
is
stories,
incredible.
their magics.
Focus, you two.
Right. So, it's a two-way mechanism. Oli's activated it so that it'll take us down.
Into the prison?
The son of the old emperor had once been housed here. He hadn't agreed with his father's turnaround on his view about the artifacts. But his father couldn't bring himself to kill his son.
So he locked him away for eternity?
Well, just until the cataclysm, yes?
2 of you can follow me down, along with Ollie. The others should wait up here, in case anything happens.
I've got to take him. And I'm going to take her. They seem to be the ones that know the most.
So, now what? Alright.
Bye-bye. Below level.
Ages. This is enormous.
Where do you think the knife is?
Start looking and we'll find out.
yourself!
Cicero!
Are you all right?
It's not the first time we've jumped from falling rocks.
What happened?
One of the supports must have given way. Damn, that was supposed to be our way out.
The stone of the prison's made of umbrite. There's no way to brand it.
Hang tight, Cicero. We'll find a way.
You got a
I'll
really
be
long
here.
rope.
Of course. Come on. The knife isn't going to find itself. Hold your ground!
I thought the throne was supposed to be free of Fae.
If things were the way they were supposed to be.
I suppose you're right.
So quickly nip up the other way because might be a point thing. I'll go there. Yes. Oh crap. Trying to deal with that first. So there's one thing there. One thing over there.
Ulve!
Probably one thing in here as Masquerade. Okay. So. May as well mark here.
Ollie, if you would.
A bunch of lifts. Okay, cool. Alright, I need a very, very, very quick pee. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Okay, so there were 3 lifts.
We've got
Whoa.
this.
Hello, that's a big ass monster. What the heck? Those squirrels? the bracken. Right. Okay.
Come on.
I'm a little confused, but sure. Okay. Oh, bleep bloop. I am the law! 25G. Defeat the Brown. Okay, let me just have a look and see if there are any points. Oh, yeah. It's on the screen. Tiziana. Okay. The rest of the leaders. Another location one. Ruins. Okay. Oh, 4 points now. Okay, let's. Scarabs. Vulnerable sounds good. Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Got to be getting close to the end game. Oh, it is a.
What is this?
Oh, this has got to be the guys.
Looks like a studio of some sort.
The son's room or whatever.
It's Umbric. Someone's been here before.
Oh.
Look around.
Maybe it's
See what you can
Rostov
find.
or whatever it was.
Over here. There's something under the box.
Aegis. Do you think this is it?
One way to find out.
I had to just check. Okay. And then we should have plenty of time for the ID stream.
Is that it?
Look at the walls, the carvings. This place is too manicured for it to be ordinary. This must be it. This is our answer. This...
What is it?
Oh, the ID at Xbox stream.
What? Cicero?
They're streaming Hollow Knight tonight. Someone must have already found it.
What are you looking for?
We're missing something. Whoever was here must have moved it. Must have... Faye.
What?
These sheets. They describe the process of creating Faye, and how they protect from her gaze.
Her gaze?
The lady. Impossible.
What are you looking for?
Tell me I'm wrong, please.
Cicero, what are you...
Razatov.
He was here? No.
Cicero!
Please say more words! Though I'm thinking that he's probably not dead because...
I'm here.
See? Really big rope. He had the knife, and the knife stops the soul moving on, but then...
You two, follow me.
But the others?
Tie the rope. They can climb out themselves.
Cicero, what's going on?
Toads! The estiguary! Now!
Move!
Now!
More words!
We need to go faster.
Cicero, what is going on?
We have to get to the estiguary.
I don't understand.
That room in the throne, it was Razatov's.
So what?
The first day I arrived, I found a stone in his office. I gave it to Leventhus.
And you think...
Oh,
ages, no.
No, please, no.
Toads! Get the others! Horseback!
On it! Come out, you fool! Get away from them! Hold your ground!
he's not a little kid.
Ben? Ben! No!
Oh.
Cicero, what is it?
Get up! Come on, Ben! Carlton, please!
Cicero.
No, 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 no! Carlton! Wake them up!
I cannot, Cicero. I'm sorry.
Do something, damn it!
They are gone, Cicero.
Smoke must have taken them.
No.
I am so sorry, Cicero.
They were runic. They deserve a burial.
You know the songs?
I do.
What about the kid? The kid is also dead. There are 3 graves. That's really sad. Oh, we don't get to see the dead kid. That's probably a good thing. Oh no. Maybe the kid's okay.
I am so sorry.
Maybe the kid had the stone and is okay.
Damien. Damien? Damien! Carlton!
Tides. He's still breathing. How is this possible?
We need to get him out.
I need to stabilize him, Cicero. Bring the coach. Hang in there, you.
Act 4, familiar path. New chapter reached.
He's in the
Stop, damn wonky bed!
How is he? Calden.
There's barely anything left
Yeah.
in his body. I almost salted trying to fix him, but he'll live.
Yeah, but yeah.
Vasco says it's the reason he survived. According to him, his soul was in stasis. Seems like it's more powerful than we thought.
Are the preparations complete?
The entire building has cages all around. If my brother was right, then this will certainly stop the lady from seeing through.
And the armies?
The Luca, Sorelle, and Dieci are all here. The Cacciatori are trickling in. The Labores ranks aren't so full to comprise an army, but they're all here as well. Listen, Cicero.
What about the streets? Have they been...
Cicero.
We have a job to do, Captain.
We've been through this before. We can...
No, we haven't. We haven't been through anything even close to what's happening, Calden.
I had tears. It was a very sad scene. Rezatov's journal. 59th year of the 8th Canticle, 45th Ruvida. I'm keeping this record because this is the only way to prove that I retain my sanity. Yes, write down your thoughts, validate your mind. Laurentia would be proud. Indeed, yes. Yesterday was when I was in the Conoscenza. I saw something. I swear by it, I swear. A shadow, a figure, a being, something I don't know. It's been bothering me ever since, and I feel like it's haunting my poor mind. Best to put it down on paper and let it haunt that instead, I say. Second Pica. Aegis, I saw it again. Today I was scouring the Conoscenza for information on the terroir. I could feel it then, watching me, just watching. I returned to my room and tried to shake off the feeling, but then I looked in the mirror and there it was, in the mirror. It was a heart-stopping shock if there ever was one. After I finally managed to calm my wits, I tried to touch it, but it vanished. I think it's absolutely ridiculous writing this down, but I don't think it's out to hurt me. I don't want to test that. No, I do not indeed. Fifth Pica. I don't know. Aegis, I don't know. I think I can't believe this. I spoke to it in Dementicate. In the Cleaver. It told me that it's Fae, that it's Dementicate, that there was a civil war. I don't know. Sixth Pica. Write down your thoughts, validate your mind. Laurentia would not be happy with how this has turned out. No, she would not. I have admitted it. I am insane. There is no doubt about it. No doubt indeed. I have seen the creature, Fae. It is real. It is real, and I am insane. The only consolation in this mess is that I have a lead. Yes, it visits me every night to tell me things. About Masquerades, about Faes, about Dementicate, and civil wars. It's a lot to take in, and I wish it would just sit with me and tell me everything, but it seems to tire easily. It will not yet tell me when it returns, when it needs to rest, though. Or where it returns when it needs to rest. Hopefully, it will be more forthcoming in the following days. Hopefully. 10th Pica. Finally, Ed is done with his tale. Civil wars, traitorous zealots, hidden artifacts. Aegis, I am still reeling from it all, but it tells me there is little time. Apparently it is not the only one of its kind. There are others out there, searching. I must be careful indeed. 14th Pica. Of course there was a reason. He took me to the throne today, showed me one of the artifacts. I couldn't believe that's what it looked like. So small, so innocent, but yet so powerful. He said that he made contact with me because he needed someone to look after the artifacts, to ensure that the Mara didn't get their hands on it. I was already halfway to discovering them, and he thought I'd make a good steward. I told him otherwise, told him that he's got it completely wrong, thinking that I'd be a good steward. I'm not courageous like Tristan, or a fighter like my brother. I can barely even defend myself against simple Bolger, much less whoever or whatever else is out looking for these secrets. I even offered to fight him, just to prove my point, but he was adamant that I bear the burden and that I do so alone. I'd hoped that he'd be a bit more truthful earlier, but given the fact that he's growing weaker, I suppose it's forgivable. I've accepted his request, and he's begun to tell me how to keep the artifacts from the Pale One. But he could tell I was distracted. Of course I was distracted. What did he think I'd feel after all this? Calm? He said we'd talk about it again some other day. On another note, I started composing something for Cal. I don't want to think about it, but if something happens, no bad thoughts. 18th Pica. He's taught me how to create Fae. He tells me he won't be able to shade the knife much longer. I'm trying to get someone I can trust to replace Valise. She's a great custodian, but I'd rather be safe, yes. Administrative things like this are difficult, especially when she was recommended her position by Lucia. Well, whatever it is, the heart seems safe enough in the Tesora for now. He likes to remind me that it's a knife I need to worry about, but... 24th Pika. This is it. I've got all the equipment to create Fae all set up. Yes, he's finally told me what all his intentions are, and I think it's a fine plan. Laurentia said writing things down helps you remember them, so... The Pale One is quite a bit like him. Form shifters of the Fae. It's easy for them to look for things, to turn ethereal, and the world is basically theirs. Fortunately, they can't see or move into spaces occupied by other Fae. He said it had something to do with the energies and all that, but I didn't inquire further, no. He told me to create Fae so that I could keep the knife hidden. It's too dangerous here, what with him fading and all. So create Fae, keep the knife close to the Fae, and it'll be safe. That's it. Sounds like a solid enough plan, yes. It's hard to believe something so small and innocent could be the key to destroying something so eternal and powerful. I look at the knife, and all I can think of is how I wouldn't know what it was even if I tripped on it. On another note, I finished the song for Cal. Sang it myself even. I don't think I'm the best singer, but I think he'll appreciate it better. Cal's always been so sentimental. Pity father and mother never saw it that way. I'm writing a lot. A long entry, this one is. Like I don't want the day to end. I don't know. First I sing my own song for Cal, and then I pack everything away, and now I can't stop writing. He tells me not to worry, but I don't know. I can't shake the feeling that something's going to. I'll write again. After I set the Fae up, keep the knife hidden. I'll write another entry, yes, and then we'll talk about protecting the heart and the seed. In the meantime, I'll leave this here. There's more to write indeed, but no buts. There is more to write indeed, and I'll write about it tomorrow. Yes, I'll write about it tomorrow. Sad face. Also, hi LA Jester. The X's are silent. And Overcooked 1. Well, it's good because more people need to play Overcooked 1 as an epic game. More books. Not 100% that I'll play any of those, but I will get free games because free games are good. How are we doing on... We knew what you meant. Okay. Not doing too badly. Fetulous. That was freaking hard, that was. Sigh. You see, those beds aren't wonky. Poor kid.
I'm so sorry.
I doubt he can hear you.
Oh, shut up, Hephaestus.
Look at me. If you've ever needed a reason to gloat,
I have nothing to say to you.
I do. Will you do a shamed man a favor? I'd
Surprisingly
like not for my life to end with me shouting across the room.
Oh, it's something... No, it's pitch black here.
The crown is waiting for me.
There's something Forza-ing happening.
What do you want?
I have done foul things in my life to get my title, my rank. I have sacrificed so much. Of things that were mine to sacrifice, and also of things that were not. But I did it all for a reason, Cicero. always in the interests of the city. I need you to understand that. Now, I am fading. I might have survived the ordeal at the registry, but I am old. Even healing hands cannot reverse the toll of time.
Say what you must.
The registry is lost. The White Spire has fallen. Everything that I worked so hard to build up, gone. Just like that. And in its wake, all I can hear is a question.
Yeah, Hollow Knight. I will watch the stream.
Through all the years you've known me.
I need to watch the stream first. I have no idea. If it's Dark Souls, I definitely don't want to, but from other descriptions, yes. So I'm going to watch the stream and then we'll see.
Was it all worth it?
But for Eterna, yeah.
Please, Cicero, grant a dying man his wish.
What was his wish?
Avestus.
Oh, I missed. Okay, well we didn't get a choice. So, yeah. But no, I saw it was on sale. I was going to just like purchase it, but I also thought that I should probably see what it is first. Just checking for books. Yes. I mean, there are some things that I will buy sight unseen. Phoenix Wright, most definitely. Bloody love those games. But some things... Ori. I won Ori. Oh no, it's not the money. I just want... I can afford it. I just want to see whether it's something I want to, you know... I want to see whether it's something I want to play. I think it's going to be hard if he's alive, but his body is destroyed. Yes, that'll be cool. Pre-UHH. While I'm playing... Oh god, that's a lot of words. While I'm playing Deus Ex. To preempt. Getting served the endgame achievements again. Wow, there's a lot of lore here. Still got 45 minutes. Preempt. Might come up in the match.
That's that then? That'll prevent us from being changed into masquerades.
If what we suspect is true, yes.
And if it's not, then we're dead either way.
Enough wading in such red waters, please.
I'll have to read the rules as to what happens if I unlock one of those. I only like the gap because I would have missed out Alejester.
There are ways about
but aside from that, I don't like the gap.
I'm not speaking of tactical maneuverings, Valencio. I'm speaking of sheer numbers. From the reports,
fair enough.
The force that we're up against comprises faction upon faction of masked runners. Do we know just exactly what we're up against?
We're outnumbered, aren't we? The masked runners are strong in number, yes. But we are trained in the Medea, and they are not. That has always been the advantage of the Masquerada, and it will be what wins us.
I will check the
this
rules,
battle.
but yeah, should be
And
fine.
what if-
Probably have a nap then anyway.
Luminary, if there are any concerns that you have, what if she's right?
She?
This Lucia woman that you've spoken of, and the cataclysm. I mean, if we're going so far as to believe everything that you've told us about that
Begin
stone
prepping
that
dinner,
got
yeah.
there, about what happened at the Hall
Might just order
of
takeout.
Songs, who's to say she isn't right?
Your words are bordering on treacherous, Savior.
Perhaps if I had some assurance that
maybe
Mirabos
Chinese.
is dead. In the Hall of Songs.
Oh no! Well, basically I would have missed out on the first day and a half of the first round of the knockouts, and I figured that would knock me out.
The sort of leader that
As it is, like, round 3 of the knockouts, my brother's getting married, so I miss out on the first 24 hours. So I'll be out then. I'm hoping that I can get enough to at least get through the next round.
Cicero, the Dactytes have moved.
What?
The Labora's scouts saw them. A group has left the spire.
Prepare the defenses.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way I'm getting through that unless I have like a serious advantage. 24-hour advantage. Yeah.
Well, then we have to stop them, won't we?
But I will still probably get as many achievements as I can.
No,
What?
we're not going.
Why?
This is an opportunity. They're weakened. Their numbers are out. We must strike.
They are your brother's people, Cicero.
My brother is dead. And so is Razatov, and Lysandra, and Mirabos, and Ven. We're not going to the streets.
Cicero, please.
Leave us. We have things to discuss.
Cicero, what has gotten into you?
We need to make plans.
What we need is to...
Do not waste the lives of the Melicates, Zelia. They have bought us an opportunity. We are going to use it.
Agreed. We aren't in a position to go around helping other mask runners when we have enough who are trying to kill us. If the Crown would report their individual strengths, we can formulate a plan from there.
Will be just a moment.
Yes, one-sided competition, which is only really one-sided because
Amadea told us what happened.
Why aren't we going?
There's no time.
No time for what, Cicero? Your brother's people?
They could help us.
No. We stand a better chance now.
I keep on getting lists with low ratios, so...
We have a job to do.
But yeah, that would be quite
The
cool.
city is at stake
I'll be
in-
an Ooh. Why are we getting beat up?
Do you feel that? That is pain, Gavar. Wrap your mind around it. Be familiar with it. Now see. You are still alive. You can survive this. You must.
Bond cars?
I stayed. And it wasn't enough.
Oh, Forza Horizon, yeah, I knew there were Bond cars. It was on the
Then,
Major Nelson podcast, I think.
Livia. Because I was too slow. Because I was too stupid.
I do not want any more plastic instruments. They are never coming back in the competition. You know, Ori, maybe, you know, that's a bit of a challenge.
She told me the others would pay. And they have. How can I live with myself?
We'll find way. Together. All of us.
My main problem is that even when I try and rush stuff, I can't rush it.
I think I might have gotten some blood on your armor.
I think I might leave it there. It's sure to be worth quite a bit when we win this war.
There. All done.
Where is she?
Out in the field.
I should go. Thank you. All of you.
Go, Cicero.
Yes. Stop moping. Ooh, lots of people. Oh, 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 book. Lots of people. Oh, which one's which? Oh no, that's the respec, isn't it? Oh, maybe that's the...
I can't believe they're coming together again. Other than the altars, I mean.
You sound disappointed that they're uniting.
The last time they came together was for the Bright War, and that only made things worse for the Contadani.
Honestly, sister, I have a feeling things are going to be a lot different this time around.
I think maybe you're right. But, sir, you're needing something?
Still missing... Oh, no. Nothing beats lightning horses. I'm sorry. So we're missing 4 masks? 5 masks. 1 skill point's not going to do anything. Puppy!
Hey.
Sorry, Amateur.
Well, are you just going to stand there, or are we going?
What?
To the Whispering Streets. Where else?
I knew you'd come back. Come on. Let's go.
Okay, I'm thinking... Heal. Heal's always
My brother
good.
used to tell me much about the Malakate, but the one thing he refused to touch was the Whispering Streets.
Because it was a place filled with secrets that, if anyone else knew, would have jeopardized our entire way of life.
And I've been too familiar with that notion these past few days.
I suggest you get used to it. We're in for a lot more change.
Ooh. Ooh. Thick buttons! Anything good on the live stream, or is it just Forza stuff? Not that Forza isn't good, it's just not my thing.
Perhaps the Dactytes haven't arrived yet.
All the better. That gives us time to get to the center of the ward. It's where Jezero will be.
You know the way?
No, it changes all the time. I'm going to have to call one of the lookouts.
Fortnite?
They'll take
Okay.
us through.
Not interested in that either.
In we go.
Okay. Surely there's got to be some pinky thing. Pick up, come on. No, no hotspot.
This place feels so... wrong.
It's by design. Every other night we have Earthbrands that go out into the streets and twist them. It keeps Portieri away from us.
Oh.
All right, time to get help. There we go. Anytime now. What?
So
Don't
happens?
let them leave.
Ready yourselves.
No. We were meant to be on the same side.
Damn it.
We're going to have to find our own way through.
Okay, well, left is always good.
They come.
More masquerade. Okay, left was not good. Right. No, looks like it might be the right way, so let's go straight on. I want to make sure I got all the collectibles.
Brace yourself.
There we go. So many people dead. This way.
think we're on the right...
What in all the legacies is that?
Brace yourselves!
I've got your backs.
Let's get my Masquerada. Nope.
It must be the new Masquerades, fresh as they are.
Mages against such raw power. The Medea are barely going to be of any use against them.
Come on, we have to keep going.
Elementa. See, this is one of my problems. I have to explore all the things.
Weapon at the ready!
I don't know if this is the right way or not.
Dead end.
But I got a new ink. This wasn't the right way. That's good. I wanted it to be not the right way. I know, I'm weird. It's one of those things. I want to explore all the bits. Don't want to miss any collectible things.
I've got you.
Watch your flank!
I feel like someone's changing the streets. But as long as I get my screens and things working.
Let's do this!
Oh, Forza Horizon, okay, cool. Come on! 25 minutes to get to the end of the story. Well, I suppose I can put it on so at least I can see what Hollow Knight looks like.
So the storm begins.
Oh, 3 streets again. God. Oh, well, this one has a masquerade. So what have we got? We've got all of them for that one. One. Only one missing. That one. Cool. Oh, can't go that way. So many dead people. I swear I'm going round in a circle.
Jez!
Wait! Now you see what I've wanted for you, what I gave you the opportunity to receive.
You and your scum killed Lysandra.
She was bringing you down. Her broken heart blinded her to the opportunities I gave her, to make real the dreams of the Mask Runners. Power, glory.
We wanted a world where we were free.
No! We wanted a world where the Masquerada understood what it meant to be like us. I am your door to that world. You have seen the power that
I really
lies
wish
at
she'd
my
stop
fingertips.
bobbing around. It's making me feel sick.
He sounds just like Lucia.
Think about it, Jezero. Think about what this choice would mean for you. Glory, power versus this wasteland that you've been living in. This power can free you of the chains of oppression, the shackles that we've all done nothing to deserve, but were instead born into. All that can come to an end if you let it.
And my people, you will spare them?
They will join us, of course. Be part of the dream that we've chased for so long.
You promise?
Don't give in, Jez!
Stop it!
Amadea?
Look around you, Jez. This is not what we're about.
You left us!
And I spent those years with regret.
What?
Those 5 years away from here made me realize how much a part of me the Malakate were. How much was missing without them.
Foolish sentimentality.
This is what we are, Jez. Turn your back on this and there will be nothing but pain down the road. No glory, no peace, and no freedom. That I can promise you.
The Herald was right. Get them! Hold your ground!
Ages. I don't believe it. You came back. Both of you.
Of course.
It's taken me a while. But I never should have left.
And you?
I needed someone to hold this.
I heard what happened at the Hall of Songs.
I'd say I was sorry, but I'd rather be honest.
It's all right. The Herald will pay for what she's done, though.
Cicero, what I said a few days ago about the Malacarte.
Have the sleepers awakened?
If you will have them by your side. Yes.
Woot! More fodder for my... Sorry. More people for my army.
Ages. All the armies.
Nearly
I
all.
can scarcely believe it.
Well, try harder, my friend. This is going...
What is this? Cicero?
Help, Tristan.
You have brought murderers into our field!
Look around you. A field is empty, the pallet incomplete. We need them. The pride of the Masquerada have already cost us one army. Do not let it cost us another.
How am I to know that they will not stab my men in the back?
How do they know that you will not do the same? Look at them, Tristan. Their numbers pale in comparison to yours, to the Seymoras, and yet they come. If they, who have no chance of survival should you turn on them, are willing to trust in you, what excuse have you to withhold your trust from them? If you, for once, looked past their masquerades and into their eyes, I promise you that you will find nothing but a mirror. These are people fighting for a better life, for their families. Now, they are willing to fight for their city.
I watched you knife the men and women that swore their lives to me 5 years ago. Now, I have the opportunity to avenge them. Do not make me regret wasting it.
Thank you, Tristan.
I don't know whether I should be relieved that you're yourself again.
You've got time to decide.
Not as much as I'd like. The Crown's developed a plan.
And I suppose he should too.
I'll see you inside.
Malacarte, among the Seymoura. Weapons kept away, shackles absent. Ages, Lysandra would be proud. Cyrus, too. It's like the second canticle.
Yay,
After
people
this,
coming together.
They will be treated like proper citizens of the land that birthed them.
If we even make it out. I see the Altis are absent.
But we have you.
I can only hope that is enough. We shouldn't keep them.
Fought anything like that before?
Your people won't even be on the front lines, Seville.
This is ridiculous.
What's going on?
What the bloody argument?
Seville had men follow you to see what we're up against.
What's going on, Inspectore, is that we don't stand a chance.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the Mask Runners. You saw them yourself. You fought against some of them even. Such savage manipulation of the elements. How in all the colors do you think we're going to stand up against opponents like that?
We did.
Calm down, Seville.
Calm down? How can I calm down when we're all throwing our lives away? We've established that they outnumber us, and perhaps before I might have thought we could have done it. But Armadia mean nothing in the face of such raw power.
Then what would you have us do? Lie down and allow them to take everything that we have? The loss of the Hall of Songs will be just the beginning if that woman has her way with the city. I assure you.
Then perhaps she should have her way.
Seville!
I did not mean that. I apologize. I think I need a moment.
Will he be all right?
Silly.
He's not the head of the Dieci for no reason.
Whatever it is, we should get on with the plan. The only ones left to be briefed are the two of you. The Dactytes control the Pale Isle and the White Spire. Lucia is somewhere inside the Spire, but it would be impossible to reclaim if we charged through the Isle head first.
The Dactytes have claimed the area as their own. It will be impossible to outwit them.
And impossible to crush them head first, with their strength and tactical advantage.
So how do you intend to get us across?
We plan to get you across, Cicero. Our goal, first and foremost, is Lucia. Once she's taken care of and you have the heart, the rest will fall into place.
What are you saying?
We need to split up. One force to assault the Pale Isle from the front, to pull the Dactytes away from the bridge that connects it to the spire.
Assault the Pale Isle? There is only one bridge that connects it to the rest of the city.
The Dieci will brand bridges for us and follow us over once the rest get across.
And the other force?
The Cacciatori, my people, and the Malacarte
Why?
will follow you.
What?
We will
Huh?
travel
Jesse,
under
what's
the
going on?
Caldera, all the way to the rear of the Pale Isle.
Under the water?
With enough water brands, it's possible. Take it from
Where?
After we get to
When?
the rear of the
What?
isle, we will emerge and cross the bridge to the White Spire itself.
While the first force buys you time, hopefully the Dactytes
I
will be
can't
distracted.
play games and multitask
What
streams.
happens to you after we cross?
Also, that was really silly.
Get through to the bridge and cross it as well, that would be ideal, but
You don't think you're going to be able to?
no. Chances are the most we'll be able to do is hold the Dactytes up. Once you cross with enough people, we'll turn around and retreat. Come back the way we came, over the Dieci's bridges.
And if they follow you?
We'll collapse the bridges.
And if they brand their own?
Then we'll find some other way to deal with it.
This is insane!
This is necessary, Cicero! It is the only way we're going to be able to secure you a chance at Lucia. Once you deal with her and get the full set of artifacts...
There must be some other way!
Then suggest it, please! While you were gone, the few songstresses that remain came by to lend their strength as well. The Hall of Songs is gone, and they have little left to protect.
You've told the armies what they're going up against?
We will be doing that now. A small portion of our forces will remain here to keep the songs of those that march.
They are already being sung?
It will ease the minds of those that go into battle. They will fight better.
Cicero, perhaps you should take this time to speak with those close to you as well. You might not
Should
have
net me
any more
those
chances.
achievements.
I don't think I've had the chance to apologize yet.
No. I don't think I gave you one.
I'm sorry.
Duty above all else. That's always been the case with you. We are what we are. If I've learned anything over the past few days, it's that running away from that is a fool's errand.
It doesn't make me any less sorry for almost killing you.
I'd like to think not. But we can move on.
Sounds good to me. If anything happens later, Tristan, I just don't want for us to end on a bad note.
Was he tasty?
Just like old times?
Just like old times.
Bit like chicken. Chewy. Ew. Slow cooked. Like a hog roast. Crackling in applesauce. Taking this too far, aren't I? Act 4, One Man's Cave.
Quickly!
I'm almost done.
Well, hurry up! We don't have all day.
There, finished.
Finished what?
Sir!
Sir!
What are you two doing?
Well...
After all this time, you still think you can hide secrets from me?
It's all right, brother. I think it's ready.
If you say so. It's got all the original inscriptions as well, sir.
And then some.
By the ages. This is beautiful.
You think so, sir?
In all my life, I've never seen either Artigiani or Fabra capable of such craftsmanship. This is a gem.
I'm so glad you like it, sir. We picked up these patterns this morning from a... well, we picked them up this morning.
Thank you. Both of you.
No, I don't think you can quite comprehend how much you've changed our lives.
The man we brought around in our coach before you, he threatened to cut off our limbs and feed us to the Fae.
Almost made good on it, too.
Sir, we know we're just Contadani coach hands, but the way you've treated us...
In the past few days, we've felt like real people, sir.
You are real people.
You are.
I'm assuming that they did some kind of cool weapon thing. Okay, so all of those. We've got one more from each of those, so that'll be my final compensation. Ooh, we've picked up all of these. There we are, Elementa. Okay, we're missing 4, whatever that are, factions, infos. 2 locations. What's Evimus? But we've still got a location or 2 to go to, so. And a couple more magics. So it's possible that we missed some of those at some point. Shouldn't be too much to go back to. I'm not going to respec anybody.
No rest for the bright, I see.
Not with all that's happened, no.
Shouldn't someone other than a marshal be doing such... What are you doing exactly?
I'm penning down the bright chorus.
All of it?
Every verse. And you're right. It's not the job of a marshal. It's that of a magistrate.
Magistrate?
As of an hour ago, yes.
Promotion!
Condones this?
He's the one that promoted me, in fact. And the one that's given me the honor of enduring these risks.
Quite a change in tune.
Quite. After the Assemblia, he had some time to think about things. He wants to turn the guild around, bring it back to its roots.
And that's something he wants to do now?
We're not committing all of our forces. There'll be a few courts that'll keep its people. After I'm done with this, I'll send it back to them, so... No matter how tonight turns out, the true heart of the Luca Infinita will still beat.
Your father will be proud.
Strange, isn't it? I never felt like I did his memory any justice until I defied the biggest thing he'd left behind. His guild.
Did I miss something?
How do you do it, Cicero?
What?
Look around us. Armies have gathered at your command. In a matter of hours, they'll go to war. They'll fight for you.
Because they have to. Their leaders have decreed it so.
It's more
because they have something to believe in.
Command a mind is one thing, but to command a heart as well. There's been talk going around.
Oh?
About what you've done over the last few days. The past you've had to overcome. People are taking your story to heart. It fuels them.
I can't say I did very much in that case.
And yet, it's more than enough.
You really think I inspire?
Cicero.
What?
Have you not turned around and looked at those who follow you? The mariner has learned acceptance. The bloodling chose sacrifice. The mask runner has lowered her walls. And the marshal, she listens to her heart again.
Magistrate.
If you look at those who keep your company and still
I'm going to
cannot
overlap
see,
the stream.
then,
But I have to finish this
as
game.
I did when we first met, allow me to make something clear to you. You are a leader, and you always will be.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Bleep bloop. Bright chorus, 25G. Listen to all of Tiziana's optional dialogues. Looking back on the entries, it seems these notes have been more of a journal than anything else. Though I'm not apologising. It's done me good putting my thoughts into this. And now, here I stand at the end of it all. The pieces have mostly been put together. We understand a little bit of who the lady was, now a form shifter, which explains her natural senses, and we understand why Raz was looking into creating Fae. We've made more progress learning about our world this past week than we have over the past 400 years, only to realise just how much we still don't know. Who is Breag, and is he, among other gods, truly alive? Who is the lady exactly, and who was the Fae that was communicating with Razatov? Is another cataclysm coming? And if so, how are we going to stop it? The answers to these questions seem distant, especially in the face of tonight's plans. I shan't worry about them, however, for there are other things more worthy of my attention, other moments that deserve to be treasured more than this worry. I do not expect to write anything else within these pages. Normally the thought would bring me a sense of grief, but scribing these words now, I feel only relief and gratitude. This investigation has turned out to be so much more than a quest for answers. It's been a journey, and it's been a healing of sorts. Strange, isn't it, how I chose to label it such, just as I faced the prospect of losing everything. But yet, despite what lies ahead, and despite the pain that I've experienced, I'm thankful for the comfort that it's brought me. For years I struggled with the guilt of abandoning my brother, a decision that was made because I was a coward, and I lacked the strength to stand with him. And finally, for the first time since I left the city, that weight has been lifted. I can't explain why, or what it is that's taken the pain of the past away. Perhaps it is the prospect of death. Perhaps it is a culmination of all that I've experienced over the past few days. Perhaps it is my brother, in some afterlife, looking down at me and forgiving me for what I'd done. Perhaps it is all of those things, and perhaps it is none. I'm not entirely sure the reason matters, only that is how I now feel. Whatever the outcome of the battle tonight, I go into it with an unburdened heart, and I know that if I should perish, it could be in no better state than this. Okay, come on, where are my other peoples? Oops, can't get around that tent. Broadcasting now, but I think that's just the like the adverty thing. Okay. Must be more people down here. Oof! Oof! Ow! Sorry, I was falling off the sofa. Of course I was falling off the sofa. And my laptop's gone under the sofa. Right. Don't mind me.
Then he took it by its fangs and said, "You will harm no one ever again." And he breathed fire onto it.
Are you sure it's wise for the children to be here?
Vince said she saw all the armies marching through the streets and knew something was wrong. She wanted to bring them here to see me in case... Well, here they are.
Olana seems to be well.
I don't think she's fully comfortable with the idea that her brother was different, or even that I am, but she is making an effort, and that is more than I'd ask for.
The children are taking well to her, I see.
She reminds them of Jaxus. She tells stories with the same passion. I don't know if my life will ever be the way it was when he was around, but for now, I think this is more than enough.
All the more to lose, then.
Cicero, what is it?
We've lost the Altis, Calden. Sure, we might have the Melicate, but...
You think I would choose not to follow you?
I wouldn't blame you if you did, seeing as how you now have so much to lose.
Cicero. Tides, you don't understand, do you? It is because I now have what you see that I'm not going to turn away. I owe you everything. You helped me find my brother, helped me grieve his death, helped me accept myself for who I am. I have jumped into wells for you, killed giant rock fae with you, followed you into the lair of cultists and madmen. And I will sail with you to the very end, even if those winds lead me away from the shores of life. On a mariner's moon, this I vow.
Whoa. Bleep bloop. Light in the mire. 25G. Listen to all of Calden's optional dialogues. Sensing a theme here.
Hey, sir.
Hey, Vint.
Hey, Vint.
I know the city's way steep in it, but I'd wade right through it to see them all so happy.
You drinking again?
Celebrating, sir. One last time. Actually, you deserve it. For a job damned well done. Besides, from the look of things, I think you need this more than I do.
This Hollow Knight looks like a platformer.
You're a good man, sir. Don't know if I've told you that, but you are.
I can't listen to the stream, but it looks like a platformer. I'm not good at platformers.
Going on and on about how they kept losing their crescents, and all I could think was fi, fi, fi. Hang on, I'll be back.
Ooh.
There you are.
Suzanne has
I was
awesome
hoping to
hair
catch you.
today.
Don't let
She
me
always has
keep you
awesome
from
hair,
them.
but she has
You look like you're
particularly
getting
awesome
comfortable again.
hair today.
What can I say? Family is family. Come on, I have something to show you.
Someone's been hard at work.
Of course. Have you seen the number of questions this investigation has raised?
ID at
I mean, sure, we
Xbox.
are going to war with a madwoman who can create masquerades, but
All letters.
the bigger picture.
On Mixer.
A hypothesis on the future of masquerades in Fae. A proposition on what the Dementicate called a god. Breog. Who is he? What is he?
Such a geek.
An extrapolation of the timeline of how quickly we can create masquerades.
Hey,
What?
for a historian, you're thinking quite a bit about the future.
Oh, that's fine.
And why shouldn't I?
Amadea.
I'm serious. These are important questions, Cicero. Questions that we'll need to figure out once this is over.
We?
What? You thought you could get away so easily? You were the one that roped me into this investigation, in case you've forgotten. You're not dropping out so simply.
May not have a choice in the matter. I don't want us to be under any delusions, Amadea.
I'm not. We might not make it out. I know that. I was a mask runner, Cicero. I spent my childhood not knowing if I'd see the sun of tomorrow. But does that make it wrong to hope? To think about the future? To believe that we will have one? You once asked me why I decided to follow you.
And you never gave me an answer.
It's because I believed that following you might somehow have been the key to a brighter future. I'm still holding on to that. Please, don't ask me to let go.
Then, I look forward to hearing your theories, once all this is done.
Yes, once all this is done.
Okay. Bleep bloop, those who came before, 25G. Listen to all of Amadea's optional dialogues. Now, is that the... Oh, that's the carriage. We don't want to get in that yet. We want to go talk to Flip. Vasco. Still got to listen to all of his optional dialogues. So he must be over here. Yes. Purple. There we go. Hello, friend. Oh, I'm going to just get that one first.
Come on up, Cicero. The view is fantastic here.
Dude, you've got your eyes
Nothing
closed.
but the Midnight Belt.
Ah, yes. The mere sight of mortals.
And you can see more through that cloth?
Oh, no. Not through it. Because of it. See, one thing about having salted is that I see quite a bit more than the rest of you. And these colors fill my vision, even when my eyes are closed. And they are beautiful, aren't they, Ollie?
Hi, friend.
Pity you can't see them. It has been quite a journey, hasn't it?
To say the least. Do you regret it?
Let's see. I lost my decades-long anonymity that I have literally killed to preserve. I salted and crippled my tongue. But I also found an old, very much missed friend. You decide whether or not I regret it.
The Crown and I just had a meeting.
And?
The knife is my duty to bear later.
Against Lucia?
While the Seymour buy me time.
Well, finally. The Crown shows us a sliver of intelligence.
You're not upset?
Upset? Ages, Cicero. What are you saying? This is glorious. Now I can be part of the story after we defeat her together. Imagine, the songstresses of the future will tell the tale of how the handsome, witty, charming Vasco Tessitore and his sidekick, well, ally inspectori Gaffer or something, defeated the most heinous of all villains in Umber, with nary a scratch. It'll be beautiful.
But...
And don't even think of telling me not to go. There is far too much fame at stake for me not to.
I'm taking him and Calden.
I won't.
If I have to choose.
Good. Good.
Okay. Bleep bloop. Smooth talker. 25G. Listen to all of Vasco's optional dialogues. Oh, look. Yeah, enough. Of those. Alright, so 15. We have gotten all of the whatever this is. And then we have 3 factions, 2 history. Oh, we got the last location there. And 5 magic, okay. But it's not bad. Not bad at all, right? 2 points. That's still not enough to upgrade my last power. Let's try and that's what I've got on it. Missing 1 mask. Yeah, just 1 mask. Not bad. I have no idea how many painting things. Possibly 1 of each. I could have a look at my achievement progress. 22% on mask abilities, oh dear. It does not. Collect all inks and runes. Collect all the cozies. And then there's like revisit, practice, respec. And we've just got the final battle left to go. So we're going to have to do a little bit of extra, like almost grinding, but it should be fairly simple with chapter select. Nothing was missable as far as I remember.
Are you ready, Cicero? There's no going back from this point on.
Okay. So far the Hollow Knight looks a little bit like a creepy Ori.
I understand. I'm ready.
Then let us march.
Okay. Calden and Jazz.
They are coming. You are silent. Do you doubt?
We may have powerful Masquerades, but our numbers. If we had the prerogative. If you...
Do not keep your thoughts from me, child.
She's creepy.
If you hadn't told me to leave Razatov's laboratory in the Quiet Order untouched, Cicero would have had no leads. If you hadn't told me to send fewer men to the Conoscenza, to the Cleaver, he would have stood no chance. What is your plan?
So there was a plan.
My child, you must accept.
I have followed you unfailingly, unquestioningly. Yet you refuse to show me the answers, even after everything that I have done for you. Why?
My child. My poor child.
I want an answer, not your cold comfort.
You search for peace of mind. The answers and explanations you search for, they will not give it to you. They will only make
It's cute though.
What? What do you mean? Explain yourself!
This is it. We go in.
Good luck, Tristan.
The other guilds have all made it across. Our troops are awaiting your orders.
Tell them to drop the bridges.
DHA? What?
We do not board sinking ships, Jadon. That is the way of fools, not the way of our people.
But they're not going to stand a chance without us, and if they want to cross back here, there'll only be a single bridge left.
Which is why you need to find out as much as you can about this Lucia woman. It would be good to know a little bit more about our future friend.
Asshole!
After all, if what she wants is for the city to come together, I'm certain she'll appreciate how much easier we made her job.
I understand. I'll give the order now.
Oh, is Suzanne falling foul of the spikes? She needs my pro tip.
We're making good progress.
Don't speak too soon. We need to help the others secure the area, then group up. We don't stand a chance disorganized.
Oh! I'm playing as Tristan now. That's great. I haven't really expected him. I don't know what his things are. Oh, lots of apparently.
doing well.
There aren't nearly as many of them here as I thought there'd be.
It's a tarp!
I hope so. It means our tactic's working.
And it means we've barely begun. You should keep going. Vicario and Seville might need help.
On it.
Weapon at the ready!
Your troops might not have had much experience in a battlefield, but they fight well.
And yours fight like
It's
true
really,
soldiers.
really cute.
You've done well with them.
But it looks like
Hopefully
a
it'll be enough.
dark Ori. And plus I've got no... I
What's
can't
wrong?
have the... I don't have the voice on as...
Do they need help?
They didn't make it across the bridges.
What? Were they assaulted?
No, sir. They
Speak up, Alencio. What happened?
They abandoned.
turned back.
What?
None of them crossed the bridge, sir.
This can't be.
It is. My men reported the same thing.
Then we can't
Oh,
turn
there's
back.
a raffle.
Not speak of turning back yet, Valencio. We still have work to do.
We will see.
He was right. Knowing the numbers that we're up against, we haven't drawn out as many as we need to.
But even if we do...
Tristan, we prepared for this the moment we left the throne.
We did. This is it.
Metrovania platformer, that's basically
Go
Ori,
all
isn't
the
it?
way.
It looks really cute. I'll probably end up picking it up because, you know, I'm a glutton for punishment.
Loud.
As it should be. The more Dactytes that
Unless
run
I
from, the
exclude
better.
it.
For us, you mean?
Well, if it's not got no death runs, we should be
They know
good.
what they're doing. Trust them.
I know. But it's difficult, feeling so helpless.
We must endure it. Brecken, are you keeping track?
We'll be there soon. We're just skirting the aisle and... Hold!
By the moons!
What's going on?
The mask runners. They must have seen us somehow. They're firing at us from above.
No!
What is it?
One of the bubbles! Gone!
That's dozens.
There's nothing we can do.
Yes, there is.
Zelia.
I'm freezing the water around us. It'll buy us some time.
Until what?
Come on, Tristan.
Tristan, look! Let's make them regret it.
Need to stop them. Must survive this.
Come on,
It's gonna take a really bloody long time to get enough. Oh, not going this way. To get enough mask attacks. Like grind out some stuff. Switch players.
Let's not be too late. Please.
Valencio, we've cleared out the area.
Of all of them?
There weren't that many.
Again. Something doesn't feel right.
Until we know what it is, we should keep moving.
Right. To the bridge.
It'd be really good if I could figure out what commanders switch person. I'd rather be my fire lady.
Has it stopped?
I believe it has.
Then we need to go. We've wasted enough time.
Thank you, Tristan.
The dead people's sad face.
So the storm begins.
Oh, crap. There we go. I'm my fire boy now. To be fair, it's probably in the bloody instructions. Simply swap to them. Switching characters. Ah, okay. Alright, it was the D-pad, but I just obviously didn't press it in the right direction. Everything's on fire. So if everyone's got their mask charged up, then I can spend that instead and help them again. Except that I'm a bit OP now, I think.
That's it.
Seems like it's worked.
For now, we don't know what's happening in the Isle itself.
There are so few Masqueraders here. Seems the others did their job.
No, it's a top!
Come on, let's not waste their efforts.
Something's not right.
Rex?
What is it, Bricken?
The stone. Run!
The bridge. It's cracking.
He's holding it together. We need to go.
But... Go! Brecken!
Cicero, we need to get off the bridge.
Damn it!
Three abilities. But yeah, it looks cute. Cute as heck, just like I But, yeah. It's probably going to be a heck to play. Oh, broken. So close to the end. Final battle, then the epilogue, and then the story will be resolved. Hopefully.
No! They were waiting for us. We have to get to the other side. There are troops that haven't made it across.
Valencio! We lost hundreds of troops on that bridge.
Which is why we need to send more to Cicero. How? We'll figure out a way.
Do not be a fool, Valencio. Cicero is by himself from this point on. There is no way any help that we plan to give can reach him.
You don't know that. Portieri, we move! Valencio! Damn it! Luca, too! By the light. What?
No! There are too many, Fabio!
Valencio! What?
Where did they come from?
No!
Let's make them regret. They're not stopping. The Luca and the Lavores are gone, Tristan.
No, but...
Oh.
To go forward. Regroup with the troops.
You're
Most
not
of the
listening to
Malacarte
me
are there.
with sound?
That is a lost cause, Valencio.
Sad face.
Can't go back. The Dactytes are thickest there.
But what do you plan to...
Portieri, to the bridge!
Weapon at the ready.
think I got some mask abilities out there.
Valencio!
How many made it across?
Not enough. Most of the Cacciatori and the Sorelli were on that bridge. The rest of us are here.
Damn it!
Oh, more dead bodies just appeared.
No, we're not.
They're coming!
It's not going to hold!
It's not meant to. Come with me. Tell Cicero to do me proud.
What are you?
Take the Portieri with you. He needs all the help he can get.
What about
He's gonna assault.
Someone needs to get you over. Well, I guess this is it.
Impossible.
Go! Thank you.
Another raffle. If I win it, I'll definitely play it. Then I'm not saying that I won't play it.
We're the last of them.
Tristan, where is he?
I'm sorry, Cicero. No.
Tristan!
What Sultan was like.
Tristan!
Sing a good song, my friend. Mad or desperate indeed.
Bye-bye, Tristan.
No!
Act 4, Twisted Gauntlet. It's losing lots of friends. Look at his poor little face. The city is burning. You have to do your mission. You can't not.
This needs to end. The spire will be ours. We move.
Oh, come on!
Harold, Cicero Gavar made it across the cholera. And he's not alone.
What?
The Valencio. He managed to get the troops across. They outnumbered us in the spire. We committed too strongly in the Pale Isle. He's headed this way. What should we do?
You are dismissed.
But...
Go. Please. You knew he'd make it this far, didn't you? You didn't just know it. You wanted it. You planned for it. The Barati were destroyed, so Cicero would stand a chance. Clues were left behind because you wanted him to get this far. You needed to bring the city together. So you needed a threat for them to fear. But it couldn't be too weak or the city wouldn't unite against it. And it couldn't be too strong or the city would fall to it. That's your plan, is it? For me to die. You planned it all along, hadn't you? Make me the villain so the city could rally behind Cicero's call. You worked everything down to the detail, balanced everything perfectly for this moment. And there I was, believing that I was achieving something greater.
But you have. I told you that the city had to come together. And look at what you've achieved.
But I don't trust her, so does it?
You did it, my child. But there is
a quick bathroom break.
A final step. The city needs one last thing. Either a hero or a martyr?
A living beacon of what the city can do, united. Or a martyr, to live on in the hearts of those who survive. You need the city to remember this.
And they will not do so without heroism.
Leave me, please. Cicero. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Tides. Even here as well.
The spire is our goal. We go.
Okay, be right back. Right, I'm back. Oh. This is it, the final reckoning.
Earthbrand's behind it, Cicero. We have to find another way around.
What was that?
That's them creating Masquerades, clearly. Oh no, or it's the thingies.
What are they? Ulve!
Tides! Why won't they stop coming?
Pain. They're being summoned.
Like what happened to Pelov.
It has to be. We need to cut off their source.
And we're going to have to fight our way through.
Right, that's not a thing. It's blocked off, we've got to go through again.
All right, we're going to get you out.
It went so well last time. Why would you do that again, you dimwit? You know what happened last time.
It's crumbled through and through, Cicero. We cannot run through it.
The right wing. We can still make it. Come on.
Can't just go down the stairs? No, apparently not.
Cicero, go! We'll buy you time.
You're not going to be able to hold them all off by yourselves.
He's right. You need help.
No, I can't.
They're right, Cicero. If we can't hold them here, they'll catch up to you, and all will be for naught.
It's not going to hold!
Cicero, you know us best. You need to choose.
What, who lives and who dies? I can't really choose that.
Right. I'll see you when this is over.
Go, Cicero!
But, you know, there's best place to defend, and I need heals.
Ready yourself.
I like the combination best on this one, but it's always good to have a healer. This party's less likely to die.
Hold your ground.
God damn it, stop destroying the books! Yeah.
Ready yourself.
Yes. That pretty much sums me up. Get it because it's cute and then complain because it's a platformer. And spikes. Yes. Here's pro tip. Oh, avoid the spikes. I get a feeling it's funneling us. This is definitely the final showdown, isn't it? Oh, helps if I got upstairs. At least I am actually getting into powers in these ones. So. might be slightly closer to the 100 ability. Not greatly, but slightly. I'm gonna stop. Also, ask him why he's not listening to my stream. Ha! Tell him I'm pouting. Though that's not really, you know, a great thing. No. Oh, he's a terrible friend, yes.
Here we are. Hello, Cicero.
Lucia. What happened to you? Don't you see what you've done? How much you've cost the city?
It was quite beautiful while it lasted, though. The colors. Standing beside one another. Fighting. This is the power of faith, Cicero. Of belief. To unite. To give strength. To drive people to do things they never thought.
Final threshold?
You insane.
It did, didn't it?
Stand down, Lucia. Give me the heart in the seat. You said you wanted the city to come together. At the rate this is going, there'll be no city left. Tell the Dactytes to stand down. The city can still recover if you stop this insanity. Please. It is over.
I'm sorry, Cicero. But there is a final step. The city needs a martyr.
We've got this!
Well, I'm not dying for your cause. See?
You forced my hand.
Make me fight on the stairs. Got in a couple of mask abilities, I think. Oh god, it's like an Escher stack. No, it's not like an Escher stack. It's just a oddly drawn isometric. I don't know whether I'm using her ability or not. It's really tricky.
Ready yourself!
Not her ability, his ability. Thought I had Amadea on it. Ha! Act 4. And that's a skill reset. And that would be me inks and engravings. I still missed a whole bunch of those. At this point I don't really know what it's doing specifically. Oh, I do have 3 skill points though. Let's up that. There we go. This'll be the final battle.
Lucia! You have said it yourself. We have the same goals. And those goals have been met. Carry this on any further and you risk losing it all.
Pancake.
Surrender yourself. Please.
After you die, they will hang me in revenge for your death. And your sacrifice will hold the city together for years to come. You are right that we have the same goals. But we have not achieved them, Cicero. Not yet.
You said you are a woman of faith. Have faith in our people. They do not need this bloodshed to stand together.
You know that is a lie. Only in the fields of red do the colors stand together. You cannot think they would have united any other way. And you cannot think they will stay united any other way. I'm sorry, Cicero.
We've got this!
Oh, you apologized before. I'm not gonna die here. Oh yeah, that's the lightning horses.
Lucia.
You are not this city's hero. Not yet.
Oh, got another couple of abilities. Whew, it's a longer stream than I expected.
Goodbye, Cicero.
What is she doing? Aww. Just turned herself into like a fae. Oh, ball faces.
Lucia!
Amber will remember you. Rhea!
Yes, it is very reminding me of Dragon Age, and also a bit of Final Fantasy. good lot of mass abilities in here. Still not going to be enough to make up for the fact that I should have been using them better throughout the game, but... Ow! Stuck. Okay. She's nearly dead. Nearly dead. Nope. Bleep bloop. Hero and a martyr. 100G, clear the final battle.
Cicero, it is weak. We have to finish it.
No. If you kill it with anything but the knife, it will just return.
Yes! I will return!
It's going to jump.
No! Cicero!
What are you doing? Oh, he just imbued himself with death power, didn't he? Oops. Well, that was an ending.
Honor has its hero.
As it does, its martyr. I'm so sorry.
Not yet, Kavar. Your work here is not done.
Nice skins. I really like the music on this. I don't know, is that setting it for a sequel or whether that's just going to be the epilogue? Oh, maybe Jesse's on a train, that's why he's not got audio. I managed to miss all of the ID stream. I didn't see it, but quite the same. I'll just have to watch Jesse play. The secret pool party. But yeah, the voice acting audio, really good. The story really intriguing. Jennifer Hale. Lucia was Shepherd, of course. And Ashley Birch. And Felicia Day. Blimey. I'm not so great with recognising names, but Frida Wolf is Ryder, my Ryder. I knew the voice acting was good on this. So close to level 100. Of course, Kickstarter, I bet some of the voices were Kickstarter rewards or something. Well, it's a lot of people. No! I didn't even know about it! Oh, I just picked it up in one of the sales, I think. Oh, we need to find out who the lady and Breitag are. Why the list is split up quite so oddly. Maybe there were levels of backers or something. Yeah, I totally put it on story mode. It didn't need to be on anything else, and I enjoyed it. I think I died a couple of times. Someone backed it called Nothing. And someone backed it called Pancake. Nice. Picks up a cat. So we won't be streaming tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday. I'm hoping to stream Life is Strange. I'm not holding out any hope, actual hope. So we'll see what will what we can do. If we can't stream that, then I don't know. Upstairs, I'll have to pick something out. I'll probably pick up one of my game code supplied games.
She told me to find out if you were available. We've got a lot of work to do.
Apologize on my behalf, please. I don't think I'm comfortable leaving him alone yet.
Sure. I'm sure she'll understand. Hero of Umber and all that. Well, I've got 7 other Broncos that I need to visit, so I'll see you at home.
Hopefully.
Cal, it's been a week. Are you sure?
He'll come around. I'm sure.
All right then. See you.
Hero of Umber.
Good morning.
The others, are they?
We made it, Cicero. All of us.
Yeah.
It is a good morning.
How are you feeling?
Honestly, like I'm missing something. The stomach, maybe, or a kidney.
At least it is in your sense of humor.
Which I suppose is surprising, considering what happened.
You remember?
Quite clearly. The explosion was rather bright. I think it's been burned into my head for eternity. Everything after that, though, I can't say I had the mind for.
You didn't. You were dead. More than dead, in fact. I don't want to describe the scene, but suffice to say, you actually are a kidney short.
What?
It, rolled off the roof. In pieces.
Ew!
It's the only thing, I promise.
I was in pieces?
Just part of your midsection. The blade was in you when it exploded, you know.
What happened after that?
There was a glow of light, and your heart started beating again. We rushed to put it back together. The light was still there, and your body mended itself impossibly quickly. And then it left.
The lady?
Amadea thinks so too. Tide, Cicero, there's still so much about them that we don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen The Princess Bride.
Something like this.
I don't know if I ever will at this point. It's like me making Twin Peaks log jokes. No one ever gets it.
Control of the artifacts. The battle was won within the morning.
So quickly?
With the knife in the heart, we realized that we could stand against anything. We could shut down branding completely, withstand anything that anyone threw at us.
Sorry, Ray.
Marines that the Dactytes were using and subdue them. Both the Spire and the Pale Isle were reclaimed in just hours.
And the Dactytes,
I'll add it to the list.
They just allowed themselves to be captured?
Tides, no. It was quite the scene. Jezero spearheaded it all. When the Dactytes found out that Lucia was gone and the artifacts were ours, they were vulnerable. Jezero used that against them, reminded them why they were fighting at all in the first place. For a better life.
I mean, I know quotes from it.
He used the Malacarte as an example.
Oh, the time thing.
Beside Seymour, unoppressed. He told them that they could have that life too.
Which
that
word?
freedom.
Oh, you're quoting from the thing, aren't you?
But the casualties on our side.
It's true. Many died in the battle. The Luca
My name
and
is
the Laborious
Diego
survived
Montoya.
throughout, though.
Killed my father.
They fought defensively.
Prepare to die.
Enough time until they could be rescued with the artifacts. Fabio
Diego
suspects
Montoya.
they lost about 1/5 of their forces only.
And the other guilds?
The Sorelle and the Cacciatore were hit the hardest among us. The fighting at the base of the spire didn't last long enough to be too significant. But the bridge...
It's a Nekomontoya. Killed my father.
Yes, he's gone. The bright side is that, being in charge of the Randaggia, most of the Cacciatore's forces weren't even in the city in the first place. They'll recover.
And your guild?
The Sorelli's the largest guild of them all. Portion-wise, we might have lost the most, but still we outnumbered the others. All in all, considering that the Masquerada were only a fraction of the city's population, and the only severe loss has been that of the Registry and the Portieri, the city is doing well. We can rebuild from this, so long as we don't have any more traitors from within.
The Alta Sintiaci. What's happening to them?
Nothing as of now. The Concilio is deciding amongst themselves what to do with them.
Concilio?
Seymour's crown has been shattered, Cicero. The whole idea of the Seymour, in fact, is beginning to mean little, now that the divide between them and masked runners is disappearing. The Concilio will take their place, but I shouldn't speak too much about them. I'll let Amadea do that.
Amadea?
Yes, she's one of the advisors.
Now that's a story I'd like to hear.
Just as long as they don't get together. Him and Amadea.
That I will.
I want him and Cal to get together.
Calden.
At least to do the
know if the
operation.
twins are around?
They are, in fact. They wanted to be among the first to see you wake up.
Good. There's somewhere I'd like to go.
Are you sure? I don't think you're in a position to...
It's just a kidney, Calden. I'll make it. Now, get me out of this bed.
All right.
And good riddance.
A funeral pyre? How thoughtful.
Inspectore, you're awake.
Ah, see, I told you it'd come around.
You shouldn't have gone through the effort.
Oh, no, it isn't a pyre, sir. Well, perhaps it is, but it isn't for you. It's for the damned accreditor. Spent all that time studying for nothing, and now the registry's gone.
Neither of you sound the worse for it.
It fed us, sir, but that was about it. If you talk about allegiances of the heart, you know ours belong to you.
Stop.
You were sold then, Ray.
I don't think my heart's ready for such clawing words. How've the two of you been the past week?
Positively annoyed, sir. This new Concilio keeps hounding us. They keep saying that they need spokespeople for the Contadani on board, but what are we going to talk about? How to groom horses and fix wheels?
For all you know, that might be exactly what they want.
Oh, really? You actually think so? What?
He doesn't, brother, please. Since you're all dressed up, I assume you didn't come to us just to talk.
I'm afraid not. There's someone else I need to speak to.
Wonderful. I sort of miss riding around the city. Where are we going?
The docks, please.
Taxes?
Off we go then.
Eventful your stay's been, hasn't it?
I suppose that's one way to put it. I hope the war didn't cause you too much distress.
Out here? Not even a little. All the action was happening in the deeps of the city. Only thing that people were fighting about here was which tale was the truth. Didn't even feel like a civil war was happening, truth be said.
Good. You can make the trip back with some gossip then.
You sure you don't want to come back with me?
Yes, I'm sure.
Are you sure you're sure?
Yes, Val. I'm sure.
Still hurting, eh?
Not all wounds can be healed so easily, Varl.
Kitty.
But your worst ones are?
Yes.
To be sure.
Seems like coming back here's done you some good. Well, seems
we
you've
did save
kept
the
you out of
world.
the bargain. I won't be making a trip to the pits to wrangle your neck anytime soon. I suppose that's it then. I'd best leave now. A man
I can't remember what the bargain was.
Tend to keep it that way.
Varl, before I forget. For my parents. This will get them through years in the plains.
Ah, The Earl's gonna wet himself when he sees this, I tell ya.
Send my parents my regards, won't you?
Aye. I'll tell them the hero of Umber said hi. Goodbye, Cicero.
Goodbye.
I hope it's not gonna have 17 endings. This is just the epilogue.
Oh, ages.
Boo!
What are you? Calden told you.
He's gone to tell everyone. Tizzy will be here soon.
Tizzy?
Cute, I know.
Tizzy.
Calden was telling me a little about the Concilio, but he said I should ask you about it.
The both of us, yes.
So, what is it?
Come on, let's talk along the way.
At this point, I'm tired and I want to go to bed, but it's so nearly finished.
It's basically a board of representatives from all the sectors of our society. They've come together to chart a course for the city, including what to do with the artifacts.
Doesn't sound too different from the Crown.
The Crown represented a fraction of Umber. This city's made up mostly of Contadoni and Masquerunners, so those are the voices that are going to be heard from now on. Jezero's part of it, along with Zelia, Favio and Vicario. We're not sure who else just yet.
The two of you?
I'm just an advisor. We'll be supervising the research into Dementicate history. We're going to try to create more sentient Fae that we can talk to. Hopefully learn more about the past.
And I'm the official translator and ambassador of the modern world. Oli's their de facto ambassador too.
It sounds like you've gotten your tongue back as well.
It's been a week, Cicero. Longer than all the time that I've been with you. Though it certainly doesn't feel that way.
So you're fine?
Not completely. But I've learned how to manage. Oli here's helping me understand salting better as well.
Ages. I'll be honest. Waking up in itself is one surprise, but to be greeted with such good news is...
Where's the bad news?
And here. And here. And here. And...
Oh, by the light! I'll do this another time, please. Cicero.
Don't hug him with that giant sword in your arm.
Or should I say magistrate?
Please, Cicero, drop the ranks and let me thank you for extricating me. I never expected the life of a magistrate to be so filled with paper.
What are you signing for exactly?
That squire hunted me down all the way from the Flame Tongue for my signature to commission the Bright Hall.
Sounds fancy.
It's where the main copy of the Bright Chorus will be kept. It's also the prime source of the tedium in my life. Speaking of tedium, where's the mariner? Isn't he the one that called us all here?
Well, he accompanied me to the docks, but ran off after that.
Yes. He said something about meeting Orlana. He should be here.
There he is.
It seems I'm late. I apologize. I've had a few errands to run.
I want Cicero and Cal
You're
to
the most free out of all
go
of us
back
now that
to
things
the
have blown
orphanage
over.
and go to the
Speaking
kiddies.
of which, you never told me what's kept you busy this past week.
Just the Sailheart. I lead a far less glamorous life compared to our friends here. Not that I'm complaining.
Then what errands have you the right to be running about attending, instead of spending time with us?
This.
What is this?
The songs of Leventhus and Levia.
Calden.
The songstresses are still torn about how to salvage the Hall of Songs now that the singing tree is dead. So in the meantime, she said that you can wear it with you. Always keep them near.
Thank you.
Onion ninjas!
They will be remembered.
Damn onion ninjas.
Especially once Damien comes around.
Damien. How is he? He wasn't at the infirmary
He's
when we
probably
left.
at the sailors.
We don't know.
What do you mean? Where is he?
That's the thing, Cicero. After the battle at the Spire, when we came back to the throne, he wasn't there.
Oh no.
Ages. And no one saw him?
None. And I don't think any of us are quite equipped with the faculties to find him. But I suppose now that you're up...
I'll have to look into it, but one thing at a time.
And speaking of Orlana and songs, is it true, Calden? Have the songstresses called for the end of the 8th canticle?
I think it's quite clear that the events of the past few days have been enough to end it. Either way, it's been 15 Missouri already.
She's named it as well?
The 8th canticle. Songs and Shadows. Songs for the many great people that have perished over the years, and shadows for the darkness that's loomed over the past decade.
Not very cheerful, but...
Songs and Shadows. Oh wait, that's the name of the game.
Well, now that we're all here, what should we be doing next?
There is so much. The mural in the Misted Isle spoke of gods still being alive. That's not something we should take lying down, is it?
And of course, there's the issue of another cataclysm.
And the lady.
And the Fae that led my brother. If he could be alive, so might others like
No, this is just the epilogue.
So many questions, all worth investigating.
Are you up for it this time, or am I going to have to plead again?
Only if we do it together. All of us.
Orlana's looking after the Sailheart.
As magistrate, I have autonomy enough to venture where I please.
I suppose I could afford a day or two to prance around the city with you lot.
And what about you, Cicero?
I did not send the captain of the Emerito away just so that I could stay here for nothing.
Then, what are we waiting for?
The next game, apparently. I'm gonna have to look and see if there's another one planned.
Your work here is not done.
Ooh. Bleep bloop. Songs and Shadows. 25G, watch the epilogue. Alright, okay. New hidden bosses. Oh, good. Okay, so I didn't want to do that yet. Yes, I will replay the prologue at some point to recap, because that confused me when I was doing the beam dive. 67% mask ability is much better. And yeah, bloody fly. Just flew at my face. So yeah, I've got some achievements to clean up on it, but nothing out of the way. Just a couple of bits that I missed. I wonder if chapter select has any info on what I missed. No. But 4x. Will overwrite when I say checkpoint. Can I return to it? Okay, so I'd have to do it in like reverse or something. Cool. Hype. Yes. Hype. Very much hype. Okay, so yeah, thank you everyone who's been watching me for the last 3 hours. 4 hours. Last 4 hours. Jeez! Oh, it's been a long stream, but I'm glad I finished the story. That was a really good game. I'm hoping there's more. I shall have to have a look. Nah, you're the best for watching. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. This has been Masquerada, Songs and Shadows, and I will catch you on Thursday. For now, thank you for watching, and I bid you good night.